Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today we have game week 9 rewards and it has been an up and down weekend and we're going to get straight into the lineups. So before we get into the video, if you are interested in signing up to Sorare and you haven't played before, I have a link down below that will get you £150 in credits. So if you deposit, let's say up to £150, that will be matched and you can have a team worth £300 with only spending half of it. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, hit me up on any of my social media, on Twitter or YouTube. I'll be happy to help you and happy to get involved. But if you, like me, like watching all of these football teams play, if you like watching your favourite club, for me it's Chelsea, and you want to own those players and win real cash rewards, then don't forget to click that link. And, you know, it supports me and it also helps yourself out. Starting off with the super shiny Big Four, you guys may have seen I had an absolutely insane team for this, but before a ball was even kicked, Lamine Yamal was obviously out, played too many games for Spain with I think it was a dodgy knee or a dodgy ankle or something like that, and just wasn't even in shape to start the game. So unfortunately this team has only pulled me 250 essence, which even though, you know, even if Yamal did play and let's say he got 150 with captain bonus, probably only looking at maybe top 50, maybe top 20 if we're really lucky. With Upamecano coming off early in a 5-0 win for Bayern Munich, it really wasn't all that great. But it was a bit of a shame we wasted Neuer, Pedri and Salah. Going into the Premier League lineups, wasn't anything great here. We had a great start on Saturday with Vicario and Romero. Obviously, Romero with a great through ball, picking up an assist and a clean sheet for Vicario. And then going into Sunday's Manchester derby, Rodrigo and Reinders not really having a great game. Reinders had two big chances to score. One he kicked at the goalkeeper and the other he hit just wide of the post, which also would have given Haaland another assist. But Haaland, as our captain, picked up 2 goals and we managed to pick up a nice 408 points and we hit the 380 point streak. But we actually managed to hit the streak early on. I'm pretty sure, no, not in Premier League. I've misspoken, but we did manage to hit the streak with this team. So we were pretty happy with that. And we'll take a look at the streaks so far, because this week we did manage to hit 3 out of 3 streaks. So moving into the Liga teams, we had Real Madrid up first on the weekend. They were 1-0 up and Mbappe managed to get a goal and it was all looking good until Huijsen managed to pick up a red card. Probably wasn't even a red card, wasn't even the last man. Militao was still back and probably would have been able to make a challenge or at least block the forward movement. But unfortunately with that, Real Madrid were down to 10 men and they struggled. Well, not struggled, they still played quite well. They managed to pick up a second goal. Mbappe and assisting, I think it was, can't actually remember who it was. But nonetheless, this team still managed to pick up a respectable 320 points in Division 1. We didn't get relegated and we also got 773 essence. And then to hit the 360 point streak, Barcelona absolutely smashed it. Obviously, Rafinha didn't start, came on at half-time. I think he was late to a training session, so he got a bit punished. But nonetheless, he came on, picked up 2 goals, and as captain, we don't mind that at all. Coming in 15th place here with 465 points, picking up the streak easily, and also a nice $26 cash and 1,000 essence. I haven't actually looked, but with 464 points, that's 145. If this was in Division 1, we would have came in 6th to 10th for $120. Damn, I wish I did not look at that at all. But we have 2 teams in Division 1, so we can't complain. You know, Casado, I'm so thankful I took him out of being locked up. And we managed to use him this weekend because we definitely needed a midfielder. And then, you know, this was a throwaway team. So we're going to go into the Bundesliga where we hit our 3rd streak. We're not going to look at our best scoring team. We're going to look at the team that actually managed to hit us the streak. Leverkusen against Frankfurt managed to pick up a 3-1 win. I did not see that coming at all. This was almost my throwaway, so the worst of the players I had this weekend. Grimaldo picking up 2 goals, Schick picking up a goal, and he was my captain. Flecken obviously conceding because that's just what he's good at doing. I think it's a Leverkusen thing just to always concede goals. Griffo didn't have a great game against Stuttgart, even in a 3-1 win, which is quite unfortunate. I think he got subbed off before Freiburg decided to start playing football. And Benzabani picking up an 80. I need to start putting him in my best teams because that's back-to-back weeks he's picked up insane scores. But we also managed to do really well in our other 2 teams, thanks to Bayern Munich's 5-0 win. Kimmich picking up 95 points with an assist. Elise getting an assist, picking up 87 in his midfield card and 92 with his attacker. And then just Misselstadt getting his standard 70, Kobel with a clean sheet, and Garassi picking up his standard goal. But we picked up some nice essence, not that much cash rewards, but we're going to get into that right now. So it is 7 o'clock and we're going to look at the rewards we managed to pick up this weekend and then get into my favourite part of Sorare this season, which is the essence crafting. In the La Liga, we get our second team to Division 1. Bundesliga, we got a team up to Division 2 and one up to Division 1 as well, which is really nice. I think we're rocking 2 Div 1s and 1 Division 2 there. And in the Premier League, we got it up to Division 2, but I think we got a bit of relegation there. We're going to be showing it now. Hopefully it's not too much. Only 1 team down to Division 2. Not too bad. I think we still have 2 Division 1 teams gone into next weekend. And we're going to have a look at what streak targets we need to hit as well. Because we've got a big weekend coming. Not the streaks I wanted, but nonetheless, still good. So in the Premier League, we got 380 points for $20. So up next weekend, this weekend coming, if we hit 400 points, we get that $100 streak. Gutted I missed out on all the times 5, but you know, it is what it is, and we're just going to play what we have in front of us. In Bundesliga, we managed to hit the second streak as well for another $20, and this week we're once again, as with the Premier League, going for 400 points for $100, and then the Liga, an easier one, should be going to be some rotation. We need 380 points, and that'll be to get the $20 to match these streaks here. So all in all, 5 out of 5 streaks. We also managed to hit a common classic streak. Classic, common, I always get that wrong, it is common. So we pick up 500 there to open some common packs. So that'll be nice. And then we have our rewards. We only picked up $26 cash, plus an extra $50 from the streaks. If I didn't have streaks this season, oh wow, it would be a bad season already. Essence, we picked up 5,247, so that is going to be 5 crafts, maybe some more. I'm not too sure how much essence I have saved up. 4.5k XP, which is going to be used to level up my Real Madrid and Barcelona guys. As you know, that is how I play this game. I'm not focusing on my Premier League or Bundesliga because La Liga for me is going to be the best way to get streaks this year. If Barcelona don't hit, Real Madrid usually do. And if they're not playing each other, then if they are playing each other, then that's going to be a problem at the time. But we'll get to that when we get to it. We're going to close this and we're going to head straight over to crafting some cards. So here we are. We have 41% Bundesliga essence, 35% La Liga, 17 Prem, 4% Champion, and thankfully only 1% All-Star. So most of them are going to pretty much be from Bundesliga, La Liga, and Premier League, which is how I like it. We don't have any of these to use, so we may have to buy one if we get a star, or even a tier 2. With tier 2, we'll probably just try and get some luck. We start off with a standard craft, and we're going to start off with slot number 7. We pick up a Tidiami Gomis. The fact I don't know how to pronounce his name probably means he's not that great. There's also not that many cards here. As always, we're just going to open up Sorare and see if it's worthwhile. So it doesn't look like he plays. I don't have any Leipzig players, so we're going to get the 100 essence back. Just because, I mean, I can't be asked to sell him for £1. And, you know, I could give him away to you guys. But if we get 3 more stinkers, then that's another craft. So why not? Let's do it that way. Can we get a star craft? I don't think I've had a good craft in so long. We're going to go number 3. Give me some luck. Kiko Firmino, another player I've never heard of. Doesn't look like he's been minted much. But once again, it doesn't look like there's many good cards there. I mean, Calvert-Lewin maybe for Leeds. Looks like he had a decent last score. We're going to go over and see how good he is. Kiko Firmino. That's too many Ks. He's currently listed for £1.30. We're going to do the same again because if we do get just an absolute stinker of a session of crafting, then, you know, the last one may be a good one. So we'll return him, and that gives us 3,800 essence. So if we get 2 more bad ones, well, you know, at least we're going to have that extra craft. Standard again, we're going to go top right. I want to go 7 on this one, but we're going to go top right. I don't know why. I had a feeling. Bertrand Traore, picking up a 2-star card. Eto Fernandez, goalkeeper, doesn't look like he starts. Savinho would have been a nice one. Hasn't really been playing for City, so I don't feel like I missed out on too much there. Bertrand Traore, do I want him? No, he can get discarded again. This looks very much like going to be my worst crafting session in a while. We have 2 crafts left, potentially 3. Can we get 1 good one, please? Standard again. Let's go bottom, slot number 8, and we get Max Fingrafe, who, another Leipzig player. We have Melier there, who I don't think starts. This has been a disaster. He is going to go back again, but that means we've got 2 more crafts, so we're going to have 6 crafts, 4 done, 2 left. Just give me something on this one. Give me a star card. Come on. Or a special tier 2. All cards are guaranteed to be a tier 2 or better. Question is, do I use nationality or league? I have 1,000 essence left to pick a tier 2. I would rather craft another card after and chance my luck. So we're going to go with slot number 7. And we get Ethan Nwaneri. That is not a bad card at all. Is there anyone else there that I've missed out on? Morgan Rogers would have been a great one. Affenberger would have been a good one. Foyth, don't really care about. I'm not too sad with that. I don't mind it at all. Maybe, just maybe, because I mean, I can use him for the streaks, but doesn't play too much for Arsenal. He's currently going for £10. How is a card that plays this little going for £10? I have no idea at all, but we are definitely going to be selling him on. And then, so we'll claim him, and then we'll go into one more. I'm just curious how much, like, Morgan Rogers is going for. If I went for that top right spot, which I pretty much never would have. Morgan Rogers, his lowest price is £16, so I haven't missed out too much there. We'll add Nwaneri to the gallery. He's only not 18 years old, so it could be one for the future we could keep. And especially, you know, well, with Madueke, he's not really going to start. 10-21, into the last one we go. Can we get back-to-back? It's probably going to be standard. And we're going to go slot number 1. I never really go for 1. There must have been a lot of classic essence here because I do not know why I've got an MLS player. Nothing great there at all. Brian Ojeda, not the greatest. I mean, I could just give him away instead of just discarding him. £10, that can't be right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm looking at Martin Ojeda. There you go, guys. That is how you know I know nothing about football. For a second, I was like, that guy looks a bit too good. Goes for 65p. I mean, if you guys want him, I'll add him to the gallery and just comment down below and I'll pick one of you to win this MLS card. I don't even know if they have any games left, but there you have it. So to close out the video, we're going to have a look at our lineups for the Champions League midweek. We finally have some midweek games. We've gone for 4 classic teams because we've actually got enough players to fill them. All my teams are pretty much from the Champions League, which is funny enough, so you can't complain. Here we've gone for a bit of a Chelsea mix with the Newcastle boys. I don't fancy Chelsea keeping a clean sheet. Maybe I should have used Cole Palmer in one of the European Champions Standard competition where you can win the cash, but didn't fancy it. In this team, I guess we've wasted an Elise over here. Florian Wirtz just really has not hit the ground running. And Barcelona, away to Newcastle, I didn't fancy keeping them a clean sheet. And you'll see why I've got so many good players in the classic competitions in a moment. Moving into the other classic teams, we have, Vicario, Militao, Arnold, Eze, who I didn't think would start, Alanga, who might not start tomorrow. But you never know if we could pick up even just some essence. If we can pick up a tier 2, a tier 1 or a star, I'll be so happy just to see one of those cards. But I mean, there's 17,000 entrants here. So I mean, even if I get top 5,000 for 100 essence, I'll probably be happy with it considering. Shermany was one of the cards I wish I put in one of my better teams, but I just couldn't find a spot for him. And then going into my best team. So team number 1, Alisson and Van Dijk. Atletico Madrid have a lot of injuries at the moment. Liverpool haven't been conceding that many. I mean, obviously against Newcastle they did. They're at home. I fancy a clean sheet. I fancy Van Dijk to have a stormer of a game. Pedri as captain. Pedri is just one of the best cards. Obviously away against Newcastle, but I just have a good feeling he can absolutely smash that game. Kylian Mbappe has been smashing it recently. Home again to Marseille. Playing against a French team. I fancy him doing well. And then Rafinha, going to be playing in Yamal's place. Without Yamal in that team, are they going to be as strong? I fancy their chances. And we get an extra 3% on that team. So that is team number 1. Team number 2, we've gone for Riot in goal. We don't have any Arsenal defenders with Saliba out at the moment. I'm definitely thinking about getting a Calafiorian. You know who I'm on about. Or picking up a Timber. Romero has been insane so far this season. At home to Villarreal. Moise Caicedo, I feel like he's going to have a massive game against Bayern. Even if we concede, Moise Caicedo is going to be so important. He's going to be the main reason Chelsea do well if we do well in that game, just making tackles and winning the ball back. Haaland has been on absolute fire recently, picking up, 7, 8, 9 goals in the last 3 games. And then Kimmich is always a great player. Why I've put Kimmich in the same team as Caicedo, I don't know. I've only just realised that now. Sometimes we all make stupid mistakes, but they're both midfielders, so even if goals are conceded, it's only -2, and that is that. Into team number 3, we've gone for the Real Madrid defensive stack of Thibaut Courtois, Hoyzusin, and then we've got Valverde in there as well. And then we've got the Bayern Munich boys of Elise up top and Kimmich captain. And then team number 4, I'm already realising that Vinny is on the bench or hasn't even travelled maybe. I'll look at that team a bit later on. This was to get the extra 8%. If I click on this, I don't know if it shows you that they've got an extra 8%. It doesn't. But Vinny Jr. has 20% bonus. Salah with 69%. Grimaldo 17%. You kind of get the gist of this. I've gone for this team. It's not exactly meant to win. I wasn't that hopeful for it. I mean, they're good players, but an 8% extra bonus, I just thought I'd do it for a bit of fun. Flecken probably isn't going to keep a clean sheet. So that team was just, a random one. We had 4 teams to chuck in, so why not have a bit of fun with it? So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, then please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. On my last video, I've got given away a card worth £10 of your choice. So if there's someone you need for your team, don't forget to check that video out. I'll also be giving away that random guy that I got earlier. I can't remember his name. Just comment down below if you're interested in him, or comment something about the video and I'll be sure to give him away. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you with the Decisive Decisions Road to Glory on Friday. And it is going to be a good one again because we just keep getting decisives and we are doing very well with that club.